Hey
Hey
YouTube,
YouTube, it's Yoda,
it's Gus,
and we are
Eurovision
Eurovision Buddies.
Buddies!
Merci, 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 je vais bien, merci.
We have just watched the French national final, Destination Eurovision 2018, and I'm so excited. It was such an awesome show. I need to congratulate all of our French friends for that show, and I really hope that this show will keep going every year like Melody Festival then, because it was on such a great level, and I didn't understand a word, but I loved it. What about you, Yota?
Well, it was a magnificent national final, one of the best I've ever seen actually. And I thought that every single song this year had such a unique essence to it, and it was a very strong national final. I really enjoyed it, and the whole production seemed to be on point. Everything was working perfectly, and congratulations, France. I mean, whoa, what a national final. Congratulations.
Are they ready to host the Eurovision Song Contest? That's
I
the
think
vibes I
they are.
get.
I think they're ready to actually host the Eurovision Song Contest next year, maybe. But let's see what we have to say about their song, about the song they chose for this year's Eurovision Song Contest, shall we?
Let's go. Merci will represent France in Lisboa in 2018 by the duo Madame Monsieur, which is made by Emilie Satt and Jean-Karl Lucas. What's your opinion on the song, Jutta?
So in the last video, we talked about our top 5 for this national final, and I didn't have this song in my top 5. But I have to say that this time they got my attention. I liked it. It was a very a fun song and emotional song, I guess. I didn't know about the lyrics. I do know about them now. And also I thought their performance was better this time than the last time. I wouldn't say it was my favorite, but I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was a good choice, even though I was supporting Eva with Alessandro. I have to admit.
So last
So
week I
what did you
gave them my 10 points, so they had my second place. I love the song. It's so magical, it's so emotional, it's so moving. And you talked about the lyrics, and I would like to take 2 seconds to read the translated lyrics for you guys, because you need to know what they're talking about, because it can make you cry, believe me. So before I start reading the lyrics, I would like to say that they're just they're just inspired by the story of a young girl called Mercy, who was born on a ship that was full of refugees traveling in Mediterranean. I said that this song shows that there is hope even when everything seems lost. Let's read the lyrics. I was born this morning, my name is Mercy. Far out at sea, between 2 countries, Mercy. It was a long path and Mum walked in. She had me in her skin, 8.5 months. Oh yes, 8.5 months. We left home, it was at war. Sure she had it right, there was nothing to lose. Oh no, apart from life. I was born this morning, my name is Mercy. They lent me a hand, and I'm alive. I am all of those children whom the sea took away. I live 100,000 years, my name is Mercy. And there, before our eyes, was the enemy, a blue immensity, perhaps infinite. But yes, we knew the price of it. Arising from a wave, a friendly ship gave its chance back to our survival, and it's here that I let out my first cry. I was born this morning. My name is Mercy. They lend me a hand, and I'm alive. I'm all of those children whom the sea took away. I'll live 100,000 years. My name is Mercy. I was born this morning. My name is Mercy. Thanks, thanks. I'm alright. Thanks. 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 So the mother of this kid was traveling alone. She's a woman from Taiwan, and its father is still in jail in Libya. So it's still a very emotional story. What do you think about it, Yoda?
I thought that the story behind it was so touching that people from Europe that will listen to this song with no backstory to it won't understand the depth, but you really need to know the story and to understand what this symbolizes, and it's so beautiful that I believe they should add some English lyrics in there, maybe just a couple of phrases, and it would just turn it into such a powerful song for this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Really awesome, guys.
Maybe if they have the lyrics somewhere on stage in the video. Well, no, there's not going to be a video.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
I'm not sure.
like
I'm not sure if it's a good idea to have a bilingual song.
It's a thought when it comes to what the people of Europe will listen live on stage on the Eurovision Song Contest final. They won't know what the song will be about. Most of them won't have the backstories like we have, like the people that actually care about the Eurovision Song Contest to research every single song and know what the lyrics are about. So that's why I'm saying it might use some changing of the lyrics, like a few phrases in English to let the people understand what it's all about. Because it's true, not everyone knows how to speak French, and I think it will give the song something to relate to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you guys think? Do you agree that the song could be a good bilingual song? Let us know down below.
I'm not saying it should change the lyrics. I'm saying that
about the idea, if it's a good idea.
Yeah, it's an idea, or it should give some hints about its origins and about what it's saying. Maybe through a skit on stage, or maybe if they have a video wall of their own, because this year's Eurovision Song Contest won't have a video wall in the back, so if they have their own video wall, they could have the lyrics in English maybe. But yeah, it's a thought.
I think they will try to create an atmosphere without a video wall though, because they didn't use so much the video wall that they had for Destination Eurovision. They just had some waves. And generally their performance...
Yeah, but it's in France. It's in France. They know what it's about. They knew what the lyrics were about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. I believe they will try and make something very atmospheric on stage. Even though they will still have this stiff performance in a good way. By stiff, I mean like the black clothes, not many movements and stuff, because it doesn't suit the song. But yeah.
Maybe they were trying to convey the whole dark theme of the song, and they just didn't want to have colorful clothes and having people on stage getting in the way of transitioning to this powerful meaning that their song has. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you believe it can get a place in the top 5 or top 10?
it's just it's a difficult question to answer, first of all, because we haven't heard.
It's just a speculation.
It's a speculation. Okay, I don't know. France has been a little bit of an I don't know outcast from the Eurovision Song Contest in a way. Eurovision Song Contests. The Eurovision Song Contest seems to have favorites, like countries that they like and countries that they don't necessarily like to vote. And France, the last few years, seems to be trying to get back on the horse, but well, not many countries seem to want to vote for them. I mean,
Amir got the 6th place, which is quite good.
I loved Amir, but I didn't like his live performance. If you remember, he was my favorite that year.
Yeah.
I really wanted France to win that year, and that was a bummer. But yeah, I think it will do well. I don't know if it's gonna be in the top 10 or top 5, but I think it'll do well. What do you think about it?
It all depends on the final performance. I don't think they will change a lot of things because it was the only act that didn't change anything from the semi-final. So I don't think they will change a lot of things. But they can create a great atmosphere and they could get a place in the top 10. That's what I believe. It's an awesome song. It's very moving. And even if you don't know French, if you don't speak French, it's a great melody for you to hear.
What song did you like the most tonight? What was your favorite act? I mean, what song did you think had the most improvements from the last 2 semi-finals?
I would say Egypt with Lisboa, Jerusalem. I was speechless. I loved it. The whole idea with the puppet on stage was awesome. The video wall, I didn't think I would like a change in the video wall because I loved the previous one, but it was quite awesome as well. And I would be really happy if Egypt was going to Lisbon, but I'm very happy for Madame Monsieur as well. What about you?
Well, I thought the same thing. I mean, again, Lisboa, Jerusalem was not in my top 5, but this time his performance was so great, and the puppet on stage and the whole video wall and the way they staged it was so amazing that I thought that he was awesome, and he got a place in my top 5, even though I was a fan of Eva and Lisandro. I wanted him to win, to be honest. But Jerusalem and Lisboa, Jerusalem was my favorite, as it had the
improvement-wise.
Improvement-wise, it had the most improvement, and that was awesome. I really loved it. Good job.
Shall we rank the song? Shall we rate it?
Yeah, we should rate it, I think.
So
I gave it an 8 out of 10. The reason I gave it an 8 was because I wanted Eva and Lisandro to win, but that doesn't mean the song was not great as well. I am ready to give it a 9 maybe if they have like an awesome performance on stage in the Eurovision Song Contest, but for now I'm giving them an 8 points. What about you?
I give them 9. I'm excited that they will represent France. I'm pretty sure they will move the whole stage in Lisbon.
And we'll be there.
Yeah, maybe they will get us all in tears and stuff. Maybe, I'm not sure, but it's a 9. It's a great song, and I love to listen to it. And to be honest, it grows and grows and grows and grows in me, and I think it will continue growing in me until May.
Probably, yeah.
So what about our jury?
Well, our jury gave them an 8.5. So good job, jury. You had a very similar taste. well,
us.
like, yeah, with us. So, and our final Eurovision buddies points are
8.5.
yeah.
Which is quite good. So until now we've got Albania with 6.5 and France with 8.5, and
I think they stepped it up.
Yeah, they did.
Stepped it up. Yeah.
Let's wait for Spain, the country who
Yeah.
chooses next.
You'll have a video from us in
2 or 3
after
days.
the national final, I guess. So
Yeah.
That's it from us, guys.
If you like this
tell us
video,
down below
yeah,
if you liked this video, if you had another favorite to win, if you thought that Merci will do well or not, and yeah.
If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe down below, and let's be Eurovision buddies.
So,
For
yeah.
now,
Bye, guys.
bye!